gadgets like phones and cameras, if I close to your mic, it usually affects.
So let me turn off
And
my
this
phone.
headset that you have.
Oh, and it's on as well. Let me turn it off.
Yeah.
If I stand the mic off. Hello. Hello. Testing, testing, 1, 2. Testing, 1, 2. Hello. Hello. Testing, 1, 2. Testing, testing, testing. Hello, hello. Okay. Testing, 1, 2, testing, 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 1, 2, 1, 2, testing microphone, testing, Fred, 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 Fred. What did you want to say?
I'm looking on his head.
Oh, you want us to test his? Okay, I get it. Good. Testing, testing microphone. Testing, testing, 1, 2, testing, 1, 2, testing. Testing. Hello.
Would you just try talking something?
Okay.
Don't address the crowd, just say hello, maybe like 3 times, so we can hear if it actually comes through.
Okay. Hello, 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 huh? Hello, 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 hello. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hello, 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 hello. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. One, two, 1, 2.
So I think you should be good.
Yeah, I've removed all the gadgets.
I can hear you better. So you can go.
Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Hello. 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 1, 2. 1, 2. Mic 1, 2. Mic 1, 2. Mic 1, 2. Hello. 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 1, 2. 1, 2. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, mic, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, mic, 1, 2, 1, 2, mic, 1, 2, mic, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, mic, 1, 2, mic, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
Ox mode.
1, 2.
FM mode. Bluetooth mode. Ox mode.
One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2. Microphone 1, 2. Microphone 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Mic 1, 2. Mic 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Mic 1, 2. Mic 1, 2. One, two, 1, 2.
Just try and not get so close. Try and get not so close to that side. Just put it on this side.
Okay.
And then, so the best is just to project your voice a little bit more so that it can pick. Yeah.
I get that.
And then I think Abraham is not going to start, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By performance.
Yeah.
Was this his wife, my friend is called Daddy's Komakech.
It's on now, right?
Yes, yes.
Let us first make sure it works. We can try and talk to you down here a bit.
1, 2,
Not yet.
1, 2.
You can try again.
Yes, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hello, hello. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Very well.
Yes.
So where you are, you can stand up, but you don't.
Kama jariya, kama warrior.
People are
Can I start?
Yeah, you can go ahead. You will start doing it.
1, 2. Protocol observes. My name is Abraham. I'm a musician as a person with disability. I use a white cane as a mobile way of life. So let's enjoy one song. That's welcome you with the new, it's another one. The song is What Kera. DJ, let's go. La 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 Rotubana ligido marching by What Kera. Yes? Can we clap for our arms? Okay, let's go. DJ.
I brought music in the CB record. He's a city boy. Never forget me. Every time, everywhere, I still keep eyes. Confirm to confirm. I brought music in the CB record. He's a city boy. Never forget me. Every time, everywhere, I still keep eyes. Confirm to confirm.
Thank you, all protocol. Okay. Well, let's get to some eaters and I'll be back with you.
Thank you very much, Bram. That was such a wonderful presentation, as we all witnessed. And it's 18:13 East African time, according to my watch. I don't know what it is on your watches. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Gulu Giving Tuesday. Before that, let's have a welcome remark, then we officially start tonight's event. My name is Tolit Pakitara, and I will be your host for tonight. You're all welcome.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. My name is Nora Nyeko. Good evening, everybody. My name is Nora Nyeko. I am the founder of Lamaro Studio, an organization that promotes women entrepreneurs. I want to thank you for coming to today's event, whether online or physically with us. We are very excited to have you here. The purpose of this evening, as you probably know, is to raise funds for our events, but also to thank you for the support that you've provided us during the tough time that COVID has presented us with. In the past 2 years, we have seen a slump in sales, but we've also seen our supporters coming to support us by buying items, by constantly checking on us, whether through coming to visit our shop or sending us messages on our social media platforms. So we are so thankful for that support, because even though we saw a slump in sales, we continued to interact with you. So thank you so much for that. Coming up in the next year, we would love to continue with the work that you've helped us to do with previous fundraising efforts. For example, our Women in Business meetings. We had the privilege of having the UN resident coordinator attend our meeting, and this was so exciting for the women. So we want to continue bringing influential speakers, and with your support we can do this. So we would be so appreciative if you can contribute to us being able to mobilize speakers to come to Gulu from different parts of the country to talk on different topics. At the same time, we'd also love to keep running our shop, which we physically have. Though it has been challenging at times, part of the funds will be used to pay for the salary of a woman who will run the shop. So we thank you once again. I wish you a lovely evening. Please enjoy.
Nora of Lamaro Studios for such a powerful welcome remark, and I want to say you're officially welcome to this year's Gulu Tuesday. Today is the 30th day of November 2021, and I want to once again say you're welcome. This is how our program is going to run tonight. We have heard a welcome song by our brother Abraham and such a powerful welcome remark by Nora. We will have poetry presentation by one of us within here. Then there is another video presentation from Florence. Then we'll have Abraham back again to give us more entertainment, but this time it's going to be not music, but a little bit of his testimonies on how he has made it this far in life with all that is undergoing. Then he will also, after the testimony, will give us a song. Then we'll have a quiz session. I guess my team is getting ready with the quiz papers. Then lastly, we'll have a presentation by Farouk. And lastly, we'll have another song. Then we'll officially close this year's Giving Tuesday. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to once again say you're all welcome. And as we are all aware, if this is not your first time, then I believe you understand what Gulu Giving Tuesday is. It's an event that is organized yearly by Backup Uganda in collaboration with Lamaro Studios, all focused on providing, Backup Uganda focuses on providing and promoting special attentions to pupils and students who are facing learning challenges within their schools, within this community of Gulu. And Lamaro Studios focuses on empowering women through promoting handmade materials by our mothers within Gulu here so that they have something in life. Together, this year's event is meant to create awareness about the plight of women and people with disabilities in areas of education and entrepreneurship during this pandemic. Secondly, it's also looking to increase awareness on the work of people with disabilities, women designers, and entrepreneurs. Then lastly, to fundraise towards the work of Backup Uganda within our community here, empowering pupils and students with learning disabilities. So as we go along with the event, we have so many tables with so many goodies. The first table here, I believe you all registered at that table, and there is a donation box or boxes somewhere around there, and envelopes, so many of them. Then the others, there are so many things that you can buy to support all these initiatives as you've had. Thank you very much. We are also having those following us online right now. We thank you so much for joining, and as you follow the program along, you can as well make your donations simply by doing eCash through our mobile money for Backup Uganda, that is +256 772 630078 in the name of Backup Uganda. You can send whatever kind of donation that you got to give. Thank you very much for your support towards our work and towards the work of Lamaro Studios. Shortly, we will have a presentation by one of the poets tonight. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, everyone. This one is working. Good evening. Of course, when someone is coming to do a small performance, he can't announce himself. So let me step in for 1 minute and announce our, should I say, house poet, Tolit. Can I welcome you back? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Anne. Thank you once again. My name is Tolit, as you've heard. I like the house poet. I add the house poet on, but my full name is Tolit Pakitara. That's my publication name. I am a poet, and I am also one of the trainers with Backup Uganda. I would like to present this poem to you. I'm not performing. I'll just be reciting for our followers online. And this poem is called A Letter to My Society. And here reads my letter. I want to speak to you. Yes, I mean all of you who will read this letter. I am not addressing my letter to the no time to read lads. Your secretaries, you the secretaries, to the bosses who will translate these letters to your bosses because they didn't have time to read. There is no address in my letter, but you're all readers of my letter. I am not just speaking to politicians who will want votes in return after 5 years in the office. Forget about the corrupt minds at organizations, both locals and internationals, doubling figures and manufacturing reports for donors. No, no. None of them should read this letter. But you who will read my letter, please read it aloud. Read it not just in black and white as I present it to you. I want you to read my letter in tongues to the people that I did not address to because of my fear and disbelief that my letter will die in their trashes in the offices. Disapprove my fear, break my disbelief, and build a society that welcomes my letter tomorrow. A society we will not be neglected of our baptism names and be called disabled or just a woman. I am not just a woman. I am not just a person with limited abilities. My ability cannot be measured by academic papers. It doesn't have to be that way. It doesn't have to be debated on the schools I attended or the school I am still attending. My worth cannot be determined by my unfulfilled contribution now. Oh, yes. My contribution may not be worth at the moment, but it can build a future. A future where women will reap freely from their sweats and their talents. A collaborated future for all humanity alive. Are we going to that future? What happened to the creation story that all mankind was created in the image of the Creator? Was the page torn out before our era? Did the preachers forget that line, or they didn't translate what was written? How about Sunday school? How did they miss giving this to our children? What happened to parenting? What did you give your children? What did you tell them when they were going to school? What did you tell them when they were socializing with their friends at school? Did you tell them to choose friends basing on their abilities, basing on what they can offer? Happened to humanity? What has happened to our society today? I hope my letter finds you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Once again, I am back, not as the poet or the house poet as it was, but as the host for tonight. Let's move on, and we will have a presentation by Florence shortly. Forgive our team for a bit of the delay.
My name is Arukde Florence Mado. My name is Arukde Florence Mado. I am from Women Advocacy Network, community-based organization. We have been making the bags, money purses, wallets, beads, paper beads, and clothing. We used to sell these things, but when COVID broke out last year, 2020, it became very difficult for us to sell these things, since our customers were the tourists who used to come to Gulu. They are the ones who mostly buy them, our products. So when coronavirus broke out, so there was no way for us to sell these things, because those days before Corona, we could take to Churchill Courts, Boma, and some other recreation, we could sell them and we really make money. But during the COVID, that door really totally closed, that we could not make any money during that time. So we sat down and we said, what next? What can we do in order to persevere in this business? So we started creating some other things. We went and started venturing to winemaking. So that one also was very hard. You know, for you to sell the wine when it is not being satisfied, it's very hard, because people who buy the drinks like beers, wines, they always like reading what they are taking. They want to see what kind of the ingredients have they made this wine, when was it made, such kind of the things you get. So it was so hard. For you to convince someone to buy that kind of the product was very hard. So we worked hard. We explained the customers what kind of the type of the ingredients we used to for making this wine, and then also take them where we are making. So in the place where we are making, hygiene was highly observed, so that whoever comes to see us when we are making this wine and taste, admires it. And the wine was really very nice. Everyone who tasted liked it, and the people started buying, people from here. But now it's really a challenge to sell that kind of the thing without being satisfied. So it's really, really hard. So then one day I met a young man of 20 years. He's called Bonnie. So I told him, I said, it's very hard now to sell this wine in open market. He said, yes, you need to start working. The wine is very good, but you need to start working on this wine, how to brand it, so that you can take it to the open market. But you know, for me, I even went to school late. I don't know how to write that much, you know. Then he told me that I can help you to do that. So he went and started producing the stickers, even told me that we need to get the name, because one day the manager from African Roots, Hotel African Roots, came. Then I gave her to test. Then she told me, can you give me? Then I take to my customers also to test. So when the customers tested from that place, they asked her the name of the company and then the name of the wine. So it was really hard. Then she came and told me, so Florence, everyone likes the wine, but the wine needs to be satisfied and then sealed in the bottles, because they liked it, but my hands are tied. So people like reading what they take. So then Bonnie came in. What helped us to persevere was hard work. Because without hard work and sacrifice, nothing will come out. So at times Bonnie could come. He works even without food, but he finds that he really works, he dedicates himself. We could even work when we are hungry, even when we did not make money that day, but Next day we wake up, we continue doing this work like that. So it was what made us to be successful, people to buy. For those ones now who know, is the hard work. We really had to sacrifice a lot. When you could do right, and then take to the designers to bring for us. So I managed to get their name. So the name of this wine is called Queen of Heaven, wine from Pearl of Africa. So now the challenge, which is now still standing, is a shilling machine. I do not have the shilling machine and then the bottles to brand it now. Although I had already got the stickers and put everything there, but now the machine to shill, so that we can now bring to the open markets. People from Churchill Coast also can buy, people from African roots, Burma, those big hotels. Yeah, I believe when it is shilled, we will get the market, because the market is there.
Florence, for such a powerful presentation. And I love the name of the wine. And for all of us in the house who would want to test this wine, it's right here with us. And Florence is also right behind on that table. Yes, thank you for waving. For those who are following us online, you may miss to test the wine, but those in the house have the chance to go test the wine and see the products from Women Advocacy Network. A lot of goodies are right behind you. You can go get a good bag for your laptop, some good African animals made of cloths. They don't work, but they can design your house so well. Thank you very much. And right now, we're going to invite Abraham. Abraham is a local gospel artist, and he's going to share with us his testimony as well, how he made it this far in life. His story of the white cane. Thank you very much, Abraham, and you're welcome.
Yes, this is Abraham. I've not been, yes, I can say it as Abraham. I'm visually impaired, but I've not been born blind. For me, I lose my sight at 2014 when I was in senior 2 and a place at Aware Secondary School. So that time, the problem began like the pain on my eyes, whereby I cannot even see well in the morning, and in the evening cannot even see well. So at that time, they told me the problem is now at the optic nerve. Then also I told the doctor maybe it was being expanded because the other time ago I fell with the bicycle. They said that maybe was the cause of the problem. So they took me to a blind school. So I got a scholarship from non-government. They took me to a blind school, Gulu High School, whereby I learned how to use Braille from there, and also I learned how to use this walking stick, white cane. So right now I can say I'm now also able to do everything as a person with disability, and also I know also how to use the IT, the computer, whereby I use the screen reading program. Also, I know how to encourage the people with disability with the way of life. And right now, also, as an organization, they are also supporting me with the skill training, how to make a sweater. And also, I have made products which I made it myself. So also, one of my program coordinator, whereby they are also sponsoring me, they are also here. So I also appreciate them as an organization for the Tuesday Thanksgiving. But I could not need to talk so much, but I'm also so excited whereby I have some extra ability. I'm not so inability. Is there some capability? I'm so disability, but
come over here. I brought music, the CB record. I'm an icon from this country. Everyone, everybody, let's go for this. Sound it. Come on, yeah, I do back. We are weak, we can work. Come over here, I do back. Come on, yeah, come over here. people of good. Oro Asia people of good. Kita walk kita check kita work Got the bar in me kita better me bengote. Ora check me take waka. Kita better me chante. The bana fraku jimi pa. Got the bar we me take waka. Ora check me take waka. Aye in me better waka ba. Ora kita lana. Got the bar jimi waka. Ande aku jimi pa. Ora check tu pe ha. Ande check it out. Ande ma check it out ya. Check baroka. Wandani lo mani wa check it out ya do. Check baroka. Wandani lo mani check it out ya. Check baroka. Ado. Check baroka. Wa check ya. Check it out ya. Wa check ya. So, get me my dedication. Duba in me wa ba. Germany ang telefeba. Gada kwa kiripeba. One check dana dana. Program away by one hour yubo. Give me you don't make it dana. Give me you don't make it to what I. We are going to get what it's going. Go to talk get a make out. To the house and the top where I buy. Then I'm better in a video. Then my pocket in a video. For a lady, I take a guapa. But around with me, I got home. For a lady, I take a guapa. And I just let me walk. One man will take it at you. For the one will take it at you. Can't take it at you. Don't achieve
Paloban.
Thank you
so much. Abraham.
Thank you,
thank you.
Abraham music.
Thank you so much,
Okay,
Abraham.
okay.
It was such a powerful footwork, and I would really love to master those dance steps. We are all creations, as the song says, we are all creations of God, and Abraham tells his story in that song. In a way, I felt so touched as I was listening to the song, and I believe many of you who heard him so clearly, you also followed very well. Thank you very much, and I believe my team was moving around with some piece of papers, I think 1 page just, and it's having some questions for all of us. Some objective questions. It reminds me back in the days when we were still doing a subject called chemistry at O level, where we would put eyes or pen onto any objective that you get there. I believe you're not doing the same now, because these ones, they are just things that we associate with in our daily lives. So take a bit of some time as you answer those questions, as I will help you read loudly. Are we all set? My team is moving around giving pens. In case you don't have one, just raise your hand and let them know where you are. Thank you. I would want to see until everyone is having a pen, then we go. Okay. Okay, I see. We're all having pens now. Good. Our question 1 is reading, how many women designers has Lamaro Studios worked with so far? How many women designers has Lamaro Studio worked with so far? Second question, which of the following conditions is a learning disability? And we have 3 objectives for all the 8 questions. Third question, what is the cure to dyslexia? Do I have to read the objectives as well? Thank you. The fourth question is, what does UWEP stand for? Some people would call it web. Question 5, how many women live in Uganda? Question 6. How many people with disabilities live in Uganda? Second last question. What can cause an intellectual impairment in children? Then last but not least, what is your favorite woman entrepreneur in Gulu? And I just love these objectives. If you've finished, just let us know by a show of hand. And for those following us online, I'm sure there's a link shared, and you can as well answer these questions online. The winner in the house will walk away with a t-shirt. And for our online viewers, unfortunately, there's no t-shirt for the online viewers. Oh, please try to put your name along. We were not trying to do this to let us know who failed or who passed, but we just want to know the winner so that we give the winner an award, and that is a t-shirt. The t-shirt so close to what I'm putting on, every child can learn. Just put your name on top of your answer sheet or down below the last question. I like the discussions going around. Okay, if you've finished, please let us know. Our team will automatically come for the paper. Hey. Done? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Someone collect. As we finish up with our quiz, we are going to the last presentation, and that is from Farouk. Farouk is the founder of Ability Sports Africa, and he is with us. ASA is the abbreviation for Ability Sports Africa. This focuses on inclusive sports for all children, including those with disabilities. My team. I guess the last person who is going to answer might be the winner in the house. The last person to hand in might be the winner. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Musema Farouk, founder of Ability Sports Hello everyone, my name is Musema Farouk, founder of Ability Sports Africa. Ability Sport is Hello everyone, my name is Musema Farouk, founder of Ability Sports Africa. Ability Sport is one of the community-based organizations based in Gulu that uses sports and creative arts as a way of creating inclusion in our community. We work with children and youths with disabilities. We are fostering reverse inclusion where we empower our children with My name is Musema Farouk, founder of Ability Sports Africa. Ability Sport is one of the community-based organizations based in Gulu that uses sports and creative arts as a way of creating inclusion in our community. We work with children and youths with disabilities. We are fostering reverse inclusion where we empower our children with disabilities to take leadership roles in their communities, to engage their peers without disabilities. 2020 was really a bad year to us. It was really challenging due to the pandemic. All our activities were closed because sports was greatly affected. As an organization, we work in schools and community. So all our children in schools were back home. It was really hard as an organization to engage these children because of the pandemic. So things were really hard. As an organization, we used the locally available resources in the community, but everything became very hard. We thought that we would not bounce back, but slowly, we started following our beneficiaries. We started looking on some of the challenges they are going through. We realized that our children of the society, where they suffer, there is no food, there is no income, so things were very hard for our children. So we had to move and create awareness on COVID-19. We created awareness of importance of taking care of these young children because they are our future. And also we created a campaign called the Big Heart for Humanity, where we fundraise for food relief. We gave food relief to 40 families where our children with disabilities come from. And also with that, we realized that our girls, the youths with disabilities, due to the lockdown, they became redundant. They did not have anything to do. So we started skilling them in unknown skills training. They started making earrings. From there, they started generating income, which really supported their families, supported them with their needs. So with all this, the lockdown, and this gave us the big push. It gave us the energy to continue during the lockdown. We started different stakeholders to see how we can support our children with disabilities who are still at home, with home learning materials, with other activities that will engage them more.
Means the original book tells about the creation of the heaven and earth and the human race. Abraham says so.
Thank you, our DJ. That was really good. I believe everyone needed that at least. Thank you. Mr. Farouk also works closely with Abraham, and there's that one aspect that I didn't mention. So I believe he can also re-echo it here live to you. And that takes me to saying we have Mr. Farouk right with us in the house. Mr. Farouk, you're welcome.
Yes. Yeah, thank you very much. I'm really privileged to be here. Abraham, 2 years ago, I came to our office. As Farouk, I work as a project coordinator with Guru Disabled Persons Union. I have my boss here. Before I speak, I have to first give him some chance to say, and then I can move forward. So I welcome you, Patrick.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you, Farouk. Good evening, everyone.
Name Genesis means the original book tells about
5 million to increase his level of music. That is the reason why he has some good music.
Yes.
Yeah, so those are all opportunities that we have given him, and I know when he's done with his education, he will move forward and it will change his life. So I'm really grateful. As Ability Sports, the organization I run, we usually help our children with disabilities to gain that confidence. Because most of them, we have seen that they lack the confidence. So we give them that platform where they interact, they socialize with others, where they can gain the leadership skills and also the low self-esteem, they gain it. So I'm really grateful to be here. I'm grateful for backup and
Lamar
Studio for
Studios.
this great opportunity. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Farouk, and thank you to Sports Ability Africa for what you're doing. It's really giving the platform to people with disabilities to also have the opportunities to do all that we are able to do. Let's welcome Abraham with his song called Gangwa, which means our home.
Yeah.
I believe it's quite a good one.
Yeah. So that is true what one of my coordinators said. I'm also happy and excited. That's why my logo in music is Abraham Music. I confirm to confirm. That's my logo. So so excited. So all those songs which I'm now presenting, I have all those good quality video, and also I have the expensive phone whereby I cannot believe that I will use it. The phone of 1 million. A blind man, just imagine. From Palbek, I don't know how many cattle is that phone can buy. So let's do one last song. Is Gangwa. We are will coupe Gangwa. Kama chereye aduguba. We are will coupe Gangwa. Kama wareye awarwa. We are will coupe Gangwa.
Kama chereye, kama warrior, Abraham Music, receive it record. I'm an icon, want to confirm. Everyone, every time, let's go for this. Kama chereye aduba, we are will coupe Gangwa. Kama warrior aduba, we are will coupe Gangwa. Kama chereye aduba, we are will coupe Gangwa. Kama warrior aduba, we are will coupe Gangwa. We are will coupe, we are will coupe Gangwa. We are will coupe Gangwa, don't yeah. We are will coupe Gangwa. We are will coupe Gangwa, kwane yeah. We are will coupe Gangwa. We are will coupe Malwani. We are will coupe Nawachulwani. We are will coupe Gangwani. We are will coupe Gangwa. Gandongang. We are will coupe Gangwa. Badong badong. We are will coupe Gangwa. Jewe Sweden. We are will coupe. Jewe Hong Kong. We are will coupe. Jewe China. We are will coupe. Jewe Somalia. We are will coupe. We are will coupe. We are will coupe. We are will coupe. We are will coupe Gangwa. We are will coupe. We are will coupe Gangwa.
CB Records, producer City Boy.
Kama chereye aduba, we are will coupe Gangwa. Kama warrior aduba, we are will coupe Gangwa. Kama chereye aduba, we are will coupe Gangwa. Kama warrior aduba, we are will coupe Gangwa. Gangwa wane, aramar Gangwa. Lobatul wane, Gangwa wane, aramar Gangwa. Lobatul wane. Wade wane, anamar Gangwa. Umor wane, anamar Gangwa. Agag wane, anamar Gangwa. Ajan wane, anamar Gangwa. Amor wane, anamar Gangwa. We are will coupe Gangwa. We are will coupe. We are will coupe Gangwa. We are will coupe. Ajan, we are will coupe Gangwa. Arabella Tuli, Arabella Luo. Arabella Tuli, Aramar Gangwa. Arabella Tuli, Arabella Luo. Arabella Tuli, Aramar Gangwa. Arabella Tuli, Arabella Luo. Arabella Tuli, Aramar Gangwa. Abraham Music in the city. CB record. Producer CB boy. But I'm a challenger.
Indeed, you're a challenger. Indeed, you're a challenger. Thank you so much, Abraham.
On my WhatsApp number, can get my song with all the videos 777-1946-92. Email okelabram19@gmail.com.
Oh, okay. We will get that written somewhere. And for those who would love to get Abraham's songs,
thank you.
He can send you on WhatsApp.
Yes.
And Abraham, I must tell you, you're not just a singer, but you're also a good traditional dancer.
Yes.
I like how you dance the traditional way, and it's really so powerful. So for all those who would love to connect with Abraham for his music, the last one he did, it's saying Gangwa, which literally means our home, that wherever I go, I don't forget our home. Whether I go to China, whether I go to Australia, I go to UK, wherever I go, I can't forget home because I will always come back home. And that's what Abraham was saying. That's why it came in a traditional beats, and I just loved how he illustrated the dance. That is purely and actually dance. Thank you so much, Abraham, and thank you everyone for listening to Abraham. As we await on our winner for tonight's quiz, I would want to say our donation table is still open, and we have so many goodies here that you can get. Just leave your chair for just 1 minute and walk to whatever table you're seeing, and please take whatever you can take at whatsoever price that they will give you from there. So let's take these 1, 2, 3 minutes as we walk to these tables and find out what is at these tables. I am coming for the wine. Our online viewers, please, I am going for the wine. I am seriously going for the wine. I know. Online thirst is not that killing. Online thirst is not that killing. I am already here at the table with the wine. What's the name of the wine again?
Queen of Heaven.
Queen of Heaven. Here is Queen of Heaven wine. I would love to taste Queen of Heaven.
What's one?
Online viewers, as you can see, a lot of activities happening at the tables now. We will announce both the house winner and the online winner, I guess. I am right here at the NEP Center. Still on? Okay.
stand in, we do it, and then we see close.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much, everyone. And just to get your attention, but unfortunately we had so many bright students that we had 3 winners all have the same score, and we are going to just pick one, as I did announce earlier that we will only have 1 winner. So let's see the lucky one.
Should I take them? Turn your body away from the speaker.
Okay. Here we go. Let's see who our lucky house winner for tonight is. Are we ready? Are we ready? Yes. And tonight's house winner, I would wait for Abraham's team to first sit, then I announce. Tonight's house winner is, I like the excitement. Everyone is saying, I am the one, I am the one. And the name reads M-I-M-I, and that's Mimi. So Mimi walks away with our t-shirts for winning tonight's quiz on Gulu Giving Tuesday. Thank you so much, Mimi, for winning. And the rest of the team that scored the same, also thank you for winning. But we only promised 1 winner. And we are going to give 1 t-shirt to Mimi. Thank you very much. And thank you everyone for coming to this event. This also brings us so close to the end. And at this moment, I would like to invite Anne to give us a closing remark. As we continue at the tables, let's also give attention here. Yeah. Yes, let's welcome Anne for closing remarks for Gulu Giving Tuesday here 2021. Thank you, Anne, and you're welcome.
Thank you very much, Tolit, and thank you everybody for coming tonight. Thank you for being patient with us. I am grateful because, as you have seen, we've had some small challenges here and there with all the technology, all the solutions here. And you've stayed, and people have followed online, and we're just grateful. This is the second time we're doing this event. The first time, some of you were there, you will remember, at Boma Hotel. At that time, we didn't have to wear masks yet. We weren't wearing any sanitizer on our hands, and we were able to move around freely. And of course, this year, things are very different. We actually canceled this event last year because we didn't think it would be safe. So I can't tell you how happy I am to see you. Those online, I can't see you, but I know you're there, and I'm so happy that you stayed, even when we sent you a new live stream link. I think the people sitting here haven't noticed that, but we had to set up everything at the start again, and I'm just grateful. So thank you so much. I'm not going to add much more because I know people want to go home. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for celebrating Gulu Giving Tuesday with us for the second time. I hope you enjoyed, and let's stay in touch. Have a good night.